Welcome to Miami, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here for round 3 of season 2 in the 2025 Virtual Formula 2 Championship. And as you can see, we are racing along the Miami International Autodrome alongside the Hard Rock Stadium. You can't normally see it. I think you can from the panel there, but yes, there it is in your full glory, the paddock of the Hard Rock Stadium just behind it. Miami, we cannot wait to get this show on the road. Let's run you through the grid before we get this sprint race underway. It is Alessandro Giusti on pole position in the Williams liveried ART, and he's got Ugo Gachukwu in the McLaren liveried Rodin, looking to see if he can pull on a show and put on a stellar performance in front of his home fans. Callum Voisin is third on the grid in the other Rodin car, and he's got the championship leader, Ritomo Miata, starting behind him in 4th place. Sebastian Montoya is 5th on the grid in the Prema car, and he's got Rafael Camaro alongside him, 6th on the grid. Then it's Christian Ho, the Singapore driver, in the down 7th, and Kush Miney, his teammate, alongside him in 8th. Then it's Romas in 9th, and Kian Shields, who complete the top 10 for both races. Completing the rest of the grid, we have Freddie Slater, Nicola Lacorte, Nikola Solov, then Tim Travnitz, then we have gone to Noah Stromstead, then Santiago Ramos, Arvid Lindblad, John Bennett, Luke Browning, Bruno Delvino, Colton Herter, and Max Esterson, who complete the grids for both races here at Miami. Now let's get ready to race around the magnificent Sunshine State. Are you ready? We are ready. Time to race in Miami. 5 red lights are lit for the sprint race in Miami. And we are going for round 3. A great getaway for both Ugo Gachukwu and Alessandro Giusti to turn 1. Ugo Gachukwu leads. He leads his home event ahead of Alessandro Giusti. What a start for Ugo Gachukwu. The rookie is out in front of his fellow rookie Giusti. Downhill now towards turn 4. A great start for the McLaren Rodin, the car that gave Alex Dunn the championship last season. This is the car that's given Ugo Gachukwu the race lead on the first lap of 23 here in Miami in this sprint race. What a start for Ugo Gachukwu already. Yeah, amazing start for Ugo Gachukwu, but Giusti will try his best to see if he can come back at him down this back straight. He might have a shot going into turn 12. Let's see if he's got the speed to get back ahead. On board with Alessandro Giusti, he is going to have a go. Down the inside, into turn 12. They bang wheels, they're side by side, and Alessandro Giusti retakes the lead at turn 12. What a tussle that was between Giusti and Ugo Gachukwu. Ugo Gachukwu got past him on the line, but he didn't get past him at the corner. Giusti makes the move, and he retakes the lead of the race. We're on board with Luke Browning, who's about to make a move on Kush Miney in the battle for the final point. Can Browning get the position made before they get into the corner? And he can do. Browning gets past Miney and he's up into the points on lap 4:23, having started from 19th. Oh, there's a move for Luke Browning, and not just one, he passes 2 into the left-hander. Lovely move, lovely double overtake for Luke Browning. He's up into 6th place in the high-tech, and he can now try and chase out to the top 5 in front of him and see what happens there. And we're seeing a battle, a change for second between Voisin and Ugo Gachukwu. Can Voisin get the position made? Ugo Gachukwu trying to hold on here, and I think we got a double yellow. That's being waved, and it is for Kush Miney and for Freddie Slater, who have made contact at turn 13, and that has caused a red flag to make things interesting once more in Virtual F2. So on board with Kush Miney then, into turn 12, you see Ho and Stoic trying to get past him, he loses it out of the corner, spins round, and Slater crashes into him. Sparman crashed. I can keep going though. Okay, Kush, copy that. Now this is on board with Slater, trying to get past his teammate Kian Shields. Side by side they were, and then Slater's race got ruined after crashing into Miney. You okay, Fred? You okay? Yeah, I'm alright, but my damage, I got front wing damage. All because of this guy spinning and crashing into me. Oh my god, sorry. Take two, about to get underway. And we are racing once more in Miami. A great start, this time for Callum Boysen on Alessandro GSD. Ugo Chuku trying to hold up Ritomo Miata. And also Sebastian Montoya is on the outside. We got a three-way fight for third, maybe a four-way fight for third with Browning in the mix. But I think it's Miata who's won that battle. Yes, it was. Browning is up to fourth. I think past both Ugo Chuku and Stanek and also Montoya. But Miata, the championship leader, once again running in a podium position, but not for long, as Browning goes down the inside at turn 9. A lovely move, once more for Browning. He's up in just third place, and he can chase out to the top 2. On board with Luke Browning, then looking to get past Alessandro GSD in the battle for second place. The two Williams Juniors side by side. Well, for a brief moment, but Browning's going to send it to the inside of Alessandro GSD. Once again, these two are fighting on track, and they nearly bang wheels again. Browning gets second place away from Alessandro GSD, and he can now change after Callum Boysen for the lead and the win of the sprint race here in Miami. This is getting very, very feisty here. Boysen goes a bit deep. Look at Browning. Browning's going to have a go. Side by side with Boysen. Downhill now towards turn 5. What's happened? Browning's going to... Oh, Boysen's out. Callum Boysen is out of the race. He must have crashed into the wall after getting squeezed by Browning. And Callum Boysen is out of this sprint race here in Miami. And it's an ERT 1-2 now. With Browning dropped down to third, he must have some damage on his car. Not terminal damage, but Boysen's out and GSD is back in front. Right, on board win with Boysen. He just got squeezed by Browning. He had nowhere to go. Mate, you just gave me no space. You left me nowhere to go. Oh, I'm out, mate. What a joke. Boob's sake. GSD still leading, but Browning's not letting him get away one bit. It's downhill now. Then we go towards turn 17, and then look up from GSD. Browning goes through to retake the lead in some style. GSD will be hoping to come back, and his fellow Williams Juniors down towards turn 1 we go, trying to go around the outside, now going to the inside, and Alessandro GSD. Once again, the Williams Juniors are fighting hard, and they're still side by side. Browning and GSD fighting hard again. Browning's hoping to get an opportunity. A comeback for GSD down the inside into turn 5 and 6. They are wheel to wheel once more. Now Browning on the inside line, but now GSD has retaken the lead. What a battle these two are having here in the Hard Rock Stadium. Hopefully we'll be seeing plenty more of that along the way. Wow. GSD hanging on for the time being in the lead of the race, but Browning has got a space. He's found a gap. He's on the inside once more, and they're side by side down towards turn 1. Through we go into turn 1 between GSD and Browning. GSD nearly went off the track. Browning almost went off the track. These two are fighting absolutely hard. They're both part of the same Formula 1 team. Academy. They're side by side again. GSD squeeze, and now GSD's in the wall. Alessandro GSD out of the race, and Luke Browning is in front once again. What a shame for GSD. Browning's in front. And that is absolute calamity here at the Hard Rock Stadium. Just what is going on here in Miami today between Browning, then Boysen? Now we have got GSD involved, and now Stanek's fighting Browning for the lead. Browning's fighting back down the inside. And nearly making contact, nearly going off the track. They're side by side now, going into the most dangerous section of the track, into the underpass. They're side by side. Browning and Stanek gets contact. Browning has spun round. Stanek gets hit, and there's an absolute pile-up here at the underpass, and that is a red flag for sure. And this race has completely changed. On board with Stanek, let's see. He was on the inside, he hit the inside wall, hit Browning, made him spin, and then the pile-up happens at the underpass. Mate, what just happened? Like, what just happened? Boop! Oh, poor Browning, and we hear static as well. Mate, you just caught the pile up. What is he doing? Browning on pole for the third time lucky in this sprint race. And away we go. Browning again giving a very good getaway from the restart pole. He leads into turn one. It's 4 wide in a battle of third. 4 wide once again in virtual lap 2. You love seeing that. We've seen 5 wide a few years ago in Qatar in Formula 2 in 2023. And now we got Ho and Browning side by side again. And they make contact and Browning's off. Fair damage for Ho and Browning's rejoin in front of Ho. There's contact once more. Browning is maintaining in the lead, but once again squeezing a driver into the wall. And now they're side by side down the back straight. There's contact once more. Browning's involved, and oh goodness me, what is going on? Browning is involved with a multiple incident there, and it's another red flag. That will surely be the race over. What's going on? On board with Christian Ho, then on the inside of Lou Browning, and there's contact between them. Ho keeps going, and then Browning causes a massive accident. Mate, this Browning guy needs to get the black flag for that. What is he doing, mate? And just to confirm, Luke Browning has been given a black flag. He has been given a black flag from the sprint race because he's driving, and Browning will have to try again tomorrow. Luke, you've been black flagged after that pile-up. Oh my god, mate. What is going on with me today, mate? We just can't catch a break. It was Tim Tramnitz that crashed out, and this is the replay of him, and that is such a shame for Tim Tramnitz. Are you okay, Tim? You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. John Bennett, this is cool for him. He also got caught up in that pile-up, and there you go. He's luckily, he's not out of the race, but he's got held up by Tramnitz's crash. Mate, what happened there? What happened there? And yet, with that red flag, ladies and gentlemen, we had 3 red flags in total in this race, and that is officially the sprint race done. And we have a brand new winner. It's Nicola Lacorte in the Alpine Livery Prema, who takes his maiden win in virtual Formula 2. Very huge congratulations to Nicola Lacorte. He is a winner for the first time in virtual Formula 2. Nico, the race has been stopped now. The race is over. You are a race winner, mate. Well done. Thank you so much, guys. Grazie, ragazzi. Thank you. Another historic day for Prema Racing as you see Nicola Lacorte taking his first win in the campaign in front of Sebastian Montoya. A 1-2 for Prema Racing, making it an incredible result for them. On to their fantastic start to the season. Roman Stanek on the podium again for Invicta. In third, Nicolas Solov with his best finish of the season in 4th, well done to him, ahead of Rafael Kamarov in 5th. Ritomo Miata extends his championship lead as he finishes in 6th with the fastest lap of the race, of course. Freddie Slater and Ugo Kachukwu, who took the lead at the very start of the race, drops way down to 8th after the chaos and carnage. But he'll be hoping for some better luck in the feature race tomorrow. In the championship, Ritomo Miata has an 18-point lead over his teammate Alessandro Giusti. Miata is still the man to catch. Still got a long way to go though till we get to the end of the season in Las Vegas. And in the team standings, still a big gap between ART and Prema now, who are now up to second after their 1-2. They're ahead of Ronin. But like I said, long way to go, so anything can happen in Virtual 2, and it usually does. But that has been the sprint race wrapped up here in the Hard Rock Stadium, but we've got more action to come for you in the feature race tomorrow. Hope you can join us for the feature race tomorrow here in Miami when Virtual Formula 2 returns.